Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. So we are here in Majula, and remember in the last video we just got to Majula, so here we are again, as you can see, and you want to praise the sun if you've played Dark Souls 1 at this point. One thing I want to note too is I am playing offline. Divine Blessing. I am playing offline on this run through again, just for walkthrough purposes yet again. So you want to just jump down here and you can pick up the Morning Star and Cleric's Sacred Chime, which is pretty nice. And we've also got binoculars, and you can run over here and fall down there. Note, you cannot walk up here, so in order to get those items you have to jump from up there. And here we are at the next bonfire. This is the Far Fire, I believe. Far Fire Bonfire. Yep, the Far Fire. Alright, so then this episode we are going to be talking to a bunch of NPCs, but I am going to kind of skip through everything that they kind of say and stuff like that. We do have Emerald Herald here first, which is going to be your most important NPC here, but we're not going to talk to her just yet, because we're going to come back and we have to come back and talk to her anyways. We're going to talk to the Crestfallen Salden up here. So if you do keep talking to him, he will eventually give you an option. Here we go. He will eventually give you an option to join the Way of Blue, which we can join that covenant because he does give you a ring by joining the covenant, the blue seal. And not only do we want to join the covenant because of that blue seal, but it does give you the option to learn the gesture that he gives, and it's the welcome gesture. But this is basically Crestfallen Salden. And another thing I want to know about him is, if you do die 100 times in your single player game, he will give you the Ring of Steel Protection, which you can check how many times you die at this pedestal thing here. 0 deaths worldwide, and it says worldwide because if I was playing online, it would show the deaths of everybody that has ever died in the game and stuff like that. But I am playing offline, so offline does show only my deaths. But yeah, that's how you can keep track of how many deaths you need to get the Ring of Steel Protection from him. But I don't really recommend you die 100 times just to get that. And he does. If you do also want the Ring of Steel Protection, you can just kill him, and he'll drop it for you. So as you might have noticed already, I am going to be doing a bit more description explaining of each NPC before I move on from them. Soul of a Nameless Soldier and Life Gem. And we've got Blacksmith Lenagrast here, or Lenagrast. Alright, so he wants you to open the door here, which we'll get the key later on. He won't really talk to you until you open that door. Next, we've got... Oh, and just so you know, the Way of Blue is a covenant. You did see the my upper left-hand corner there. My sign in the circle did change. This stone here is called the Victor Stone. This does let you join the Company of Champions covenant. And I do want to kind of explain what each covenant does before I continue on through here, or while I'm running around. So we're going to pick this up. Homeward Bone, that's pretty nice. Just going to equip that. So I do want to explain what it's not all... I would say it's quite difficult to get 25 or so like that too early on in the game. I haven't actually tested this covenant all too much myself, but yeah. At rank 3 you need 50 awe stones, and you get the Vanquisher's Seal, which that is like... It's basically the blue... It's very similar to the blue seal here. It's a ring, and it increases the power of your barehanded attacks. So you need to be having no weapon equipped, and it powers up your bear hunter attacks. That's basically what it does. But one thing I want to do go back and talk about too is the Way of Blue Covenant from Crestfallen Soldan. He is the one that gives you the way to enter the Covenant, and you do get the blue seal from that. And what else is there about it? Oh, and the way of ranking up is you defeat invaders to rank up that Covenant. Basically, what the Way of Blue Covenant is basically, there's another covenant called the Blue Sentinels Covenant, which if you are in the Way of Blue and you're invaded, there should be a Blue Sentinel that is gonna come and help you, which is probably gonna be another player and stuff like that as well. So basically, the Way of Blue is supposed to be weak, I guess. If you do consider it that, they aren't the ones that do too much of the fighting, and the Blue Sentinels Covenant is the one that comes to protect the Way of Blue Covenant. If you are invaded by a Black Phantom, Red Phantom, something like that, and such like that. So that's how you rank up this Covenant. The Way of Blue, you defeat the invader to rank up. At rank 1, you need 1 kill. You do get the Bloodbite Ring. At rank 2, you get 5 kills. You do get the Hush Sorcery spell, which I believe that makes your movements quiet. And at rank 3, you get 10 kills. You get the Blue Tearstone Ring, which I believe that is the one that hires your defense when you have low HP. I don't remember which one it is, but feel free to search up those items at like the Dark Souls 2 wiki and stuff like that if you would like to learn more about the items. But yeah, that is the 2 covenants that we've actually been through. Sorry if I'm talking a lot. I kind of want to go through that before we continue on, even though I probably apologized like 4 times already, I think. But then here we are with the next NPC here. We've got Moglin, the Armorer. So basically, this guy, he sells armor for us, shields and armor. And the thing about this guy is, you have to spend, let's see, you have to spend 1,000 souls to expand his shop for the first time. So we can actually purchase, let's see here. We can actually purchase something. Let's just purchase the Silver Eagle Kite Shield. So after you purchase that, he will, once you come back from later on, once you come back, he will upgrade his shop for you, and he will have more things in his shop and stuff like that. But you do need to spend 1,000 souls for that to happen. And then after you spend 1,000 souls, which we're probably going to mention again later on, you have to spend 16,000 souls